What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Real Naked Locks. I'm Chato, that's Henry. We're going to give you guys a quick breakdown of yesterday's UFC pay-per-view card. Islam versus my boy JDM. Like, how'd you feel about the card overall, Henry?
Dude, the fights are incredible. Matchups are incredible. Most of them paid off. Some of them were blowouts, unfortunately, but hey, man, it was a good night for bets. It was a good night for prop betting. Lots of money to be made, you know. We ended up positive in the night, plus 3.45 units. Our best night in a couple of weeks, so it feels good. Chato hit a 2-1 play on that around the world, so got no complaints.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good night for betting. The fights that we thought were going to do good, it was like a 50-50. Like, prelims were good. It's like the main card was doing good, and then the co-main and main, you know, like everybody knows what happened there, but like, let's jump right into it.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to jump right into our bets, but we'll have Chato start off with around the world. We're going to go person by person, so we'll have him start off with that first leg.
All right, everybody. Look, this around the world, we're streaky now, boys. It's like we're getting back in the groove of things. October was not nice, but November moving forward is going to be like this: all cash every day. Plus 207. First leg, we have my boy Daukas representing USA. I told you guys, Team 3, dude. He has an off button. He's there for the for the shorts and the blue check mark. Daukas. They call him the Dark Knight for a reason. Club and sub, easy victory for Daukas. There was really no adversity that Daukas had. Man, I expect him to have a ranked opponent probably like January, February of next year. This guy's second resurgence in the UFC is the real deal, man. Like, I'm all for it. Daukas leg 1, easy money.
100%. I feel bad for everybody who had the KO bet, but if you were like me and took the sub plus 350, hey, we hit those.
All right, next up, we got my boy RoboCop. I told you, man, Russian Chase Hooper. This guy, he doesn't fight good on the back leg, man. This guy threw, I think he landed 9 out of 13 significant strikes in round 1. There's just not enough volume there. It's like, if you want to take RoboCop out, you got to drown this dude. But yeah, like, it was a beautiful performance by Rodrigues. Just super pressure. This guy has a nasty stiff jab. He was just beating up Russian Chase Hooper. Everything he landed was going right through the guard, shattered that nose. It was probably like what I think he ended off like minus 190. It was a good pick. Like, we all knew Rodrigues was gonna win. He did it to support. He mixed up the takedowns. Super aggressive, nasty hands. It was another easy leg. Brazil all day. Leg 1 and 2 cashed easy.
100%. Just dummy value on this card. A lot of these matchups look good on paper, and you know the favorites showed up and showed out. Kopylov just sucks, so I don't know how else to put it. It's got blows.
I think they're running like how many underdogs won? Like 2, right?
Yeah.
It was like Ewing and Morales. I think were the only 2.
Yeah, but some of those were like even money from the majority of the weekends that they have, you know. But
yeah.
RoboCop looked good. RoboCop is a real contender. Kopylov, get him out of here. Send him to karate combat. He can't striking his main forte. He still sucks at it. You know, get him out of here.
Get him out of here, dude.
Yeah, you know,
RoboCop 6-1.
Yeah, not UFC level, bro.
Yeah. All right, last leg, my boy BSD. We told you guys, man. Shout out Benny, dude. He fights everybody he needs to fight. But dude, we said it. We broke it down to a T. Benny has no chin, dude. He has an off switch. When your body has an off switch like that, it's time for you to put the gloves up. It's your body telling you that, like, it no longer wants to fight. It's trying to protect itself. Benny came out hot, landed some heavy leg kicks on BSD, but when they pointed to the floor and threw that clinch, one clean strike by BSD flatlined Dariush. I don't know why some people were saying it was an early stoppage. Bro, Benny was face down ass up. Joe Rogan, I think, said it, or somebody else said it in the broadcast. I was in shock. Benny was face down ass up immediately. It was a brutal knockout. I almost jumped into the fan. This is like one of the fastest cashes. Probably zero adversity from the 3 fighters that I had. It was easy money. All 3 legs cashed early. It was a beautiful night. Plus 207 if you caught it early. If you caught it early, I'm telling you guys have to watch this early because I'm pretty sure the odds juice immensely come fight day.
No, definitely. The odds on fight day were plus 170. That's what I put on Instagram. But if you get in early, watch on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you get a chance to watch it. Get the early odds. Sometimes you get better movement if you wait, but when you get fighters like BSD at minus 180 against Benoit, like that line's gonna move. The fight doesn't go distance was minus 300. There was only one finisher in this fight. Sometimes you gotta just take a look at the odds. If it's minus 300 for a fight doesn't go distance, and only one guy's a notorious killer, take the killer. You know, feel bad for Dariush, but this father time comes for everybody. He got put out with 1 strike, basically. People were expecting BSD to come wrestle. Not necessary. Like it was not necessary from the beginning. Like this guy, he strikes. He doesn't just shoot immediately. He throws punches, throws kicks. Found a perfect game plan and caught Benio early. Just easy, super easy cash. Honestly, those no sketchy moments. It's complete domination.
Yeah, I was more worried about GM3, but that quickly went away easy. For some reason, I was like, Kyle's about to get fraud checks. Psych. Dark night all day. 3 legs plus 207 odds. Turn on those bells and notifications if you guys want these awesome odds. Next week, I got you with the same or even better odds.
100%. Then that Rhino rush. I told you guys Bo Nickal was going to put a beating on Vieira. I told you Vieira sucks. Vieira's fraudulent. He's a jiu-jitsu guy who can't wrestle. He can't strike. Get him out of here. Send him back to jiu-jitsu. UFC BJJ is a thing now. That's where he belongs. Bo Nickal, outclassed him start to finish. Told you guys, Bo Nickal would not be scared to take him down. Took him down, sunned him. Not once was there any sketchy moments in this fight. Domination start to finish, and just a fucking beautiful head kick, cherry on top to shut up the haters. It's about time we got to put some respect on Bo Nickal's name, man. This guy's not going to come in here and become a champion in a couple fights. He's not Brock Lesnar. It's going to take some time for this guy to build up for us to see where he's going to end up. But he's all the American prospect we got, The Europeans, like the French, the freaking Russians, they all back their guys. We got to back our guys, man, I'm rooting for Bo Nickal. I hope he gets a favorable matchup. I don't think he's gonna be champion, but I hope he does.
Hey, but like Henry called it, Bo Nickal minus 250 was a steal. Like all you freaking guys better freaking put some respect on.
Oh man. But that second leg, I told you guys, Leon. He didn't have the pressure. He didn't have what it takes to beat Carlos Prates. People are like, oh yeah, he's gonna wrestle for 3 rounds. Yeah, right, bro. He never does. He had some success in round 1, but he was holding on for dear life. Holding on. That was not gonna work for 15 minutes. Absolutely not. And then he doesn't have enough volume to keep Prates at bay. He got round 1. At the end of round 1, Prates is smiling because he knew. Round 2, I'm not gonna let him do that shit. I'm gonna come at him right away, put the punches in his face and put him out. Literally 1 straight jab, unconscious. It's not Ian Gary. It's like Ian Gary is one of the best fighters on the planet right now. If you want to beat Carlos Prates, you gotta have crazy movement, or you gotta just be quicker than him, or you gotta be a dominant wrestler where you could wrestle nonstop, no mistakes. You make 1 mistake against this guy, he's gonna put your lights out. But the odds were going lower and lower and lower day of for Carlos Prates. I got him at minus 140 day of. I was in shock. I was in disbelief. Freebie. I had the KO, had the round 1, had round 1, 2, had fighters that go distance, had Prates money line. Free money.
I mean, it's honestly this round of rush was probably the easiest round of rush Henry's ever hit. Back-to-back vicious knockouts. Back-to-back, just straight one-sided ass beatings. I think Leon's done. Like his championship aspirations are pretty much done. The top of the the top of his division. You want to talk about stacked? It's probably one of the most stacked divisions right now. Probably the most stacked division. I think what's his name? Leon just turned into a certified he's just gonna be like a certified top 10 guardian, like he's gonna be one of those fighters where like you have to beat him and then you're like, all right, like he's a top prospect. That was probably one of the nastiest knockouts, headshot dead. If you guys see those memes, side by side with Leon and Usman, it's just father time, man. And like MMA is unforgiving, dude. But beautiful knockout both ways. Plus 117 if you got it early. I'm telling you, man, turn those bells and notifications on. Turn them on.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where you get that super highlight reel finish. We saw Usman get the finish on Masvidal, and then he was on the wrong side of that when Leon head kicked him. And now we're seeing Leon on the wrong side of that with Prates. Anderson still went the same thing. Broke his leg against Weidman. Then Weidman broke his leg against Uriah Hall. MMA is a crazy game we play, bro. But plus 117, man. This is one of the bets where if you waited, you got better odds. But when I placed it on Tuesday, plus 117, I'll take it all day, though. But freebie. As free as it gets. But we're going to jump into our dog of the week. Unfortunately, I mean, didn't go as planned, but Valentina's just a different animal. I thought Weili would be able to have more success on the feet, but she had no success from at any moment in this fight. Valentina was she's just sniping him. And every time Weili would crash the pocket, knee. And then she'll circle out, Weili would crash, judo throw. So it's this domination start to finish. Anybody who bet Valentina Shevchenko, props to you. You got the craziest value on the whole card, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say this is Henry's underdog. No, I'm kidding. Nah, look, it's hindsight's 2020. Like I was telling everybody that like the only way Weili loses is if Shevchenko just automatically stronger than her. But man, going up into the fight, I didn't think Weili had that much of a size difference. But when you went in there, it was pretty evident that Weili was a fish out of water in every aspect of the fight. Like me and Henry were screaming at the TV because we're obviously on the wrong side of the betting. But yeah, man, I think Valentina closed at like a minus 120 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
It was this. It was like masterclass performance, man. Like you can't really say that she coasted because she hurt Weili to the body pretty much every round. Was taking her down, holding her, violating her. If one man can, if one man can hold you, man, like it's that whole saying. But man, send Weili back down. I guarantee you she beats Dern. Don't get it twisted. Zhang is still probably one of the best female fighters out there. She just ran into a better fighter. That's it. Like her stock does not go down. Like there's a reason why there's weight classes, and it's for this exact reason. You could just get held down, and like that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, just one of those cards where you got 2 underdogs. We just whiffed on one. Well, Chato picked one of them, and then Wellmaker Ewing fight. I mean, we didn't really have a pick because the fight got canceled. But yeah, I mean, just one of those cards where you gotta. Hopefully, you picked the right dog. We didn't. Our dog got completely mauled. But Shevchenko, I mean, she's turning into just a savvy vet where she just knows how to win minutes. She's a point fighter. She's not going to take any risks. She probably could have finished Weili in this fight. Those body shots she was whipping those body shots, but should hurt her and then kind of lay off. But props to her. I mean,
yeah, like she's turning into like Izzy towards the end of his career as like the champ, where he knew exactly what to do to win on the judges' scorecard. I still believe that like Shevchenko's extremely beatable. It's just she has to run into the right girl that's able to, like make the right game plan. She's definitely beatable. But man, she's collecting those rubies. she's just collecting those infinity stones on these girls, dude. So can't hate. It's all due respect. Like we were talking about it last time. Shevchenko's one of the best, probably like the second best female fighter, right under the GOAT, the Lioness. So it was a good fight. I was just salty that Weili was getting sunned out there.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish it was more competitive, but domination is domination. Nothing else you could say to it, But speaking of domination, our play of the week this time, dude. Two finishes, 2 vicious KOs. Plus 121 play of the week, man. We've hit 3 in a row. we're streaking. I feel like we're hitting our stride on this one. We're not afraid to reuse the same fighters. Well, we've been picking the best fighters of the whole card. We had Bonfim and Morales. Before that, we had Johnson and Nascimento. Now we got Nickal and BSD. We probably could have taken Islam, but hey, man, we're JDM fans. We couldn't do it. Couldn't.
Yeah, it was like the play week, probably like our favorite, our favorite pick now. Like we're betting a lot safe, but this card had a lot of value. So plus 121 on 2 dogs. Like on 2 dog, 2 certified killers right here. Bo Nickal's probably never gonna be minus 250 again, like unless he gets to the top 5. Saint-Denis, must see TV, dude. Give him a top 5 opponent. There's really not much to say. They both outclassed their opponent. It was absolute beatings, absolute nasty highlight reel knockouts all day.
I mean, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it all day. We'll take it. Man, this is just sad because you can't even fault JDM for lack of effort. Islam beat him on the feet. He beat him on the mats. JDM did try to scramble out a couple times, and Islam would just beat him to the punch every time. I think that JDM got hurt in the fight for sure because he kept grimacing. Islam pretty much deaded his leg with the leg kicks. It's just flawless, bro. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I thought the size difference would play a part here. It did not. It seemed like JDM had some resistance at the beginning, but Islam landed those leg kicks, kind of demoralized him. But just flawless.
Yeah, it was extremely one-sided. I didn't give JDM 1 round. It was pretty obvious that, man, I don't know if like JDM was a little too confident in his ability to like not get submitted, that like he was accepting the position, or maybe he just couldn't get out. I was, like Islam's best attribute is that he turns strikers into like scared fighters in there, bro. Like nobody wants to throw their hands because they know that double leg is coming, and JDM was a victim of that again. It was just one of those things where like JDM, I think, landed like 31 significant strikes total. I was in disbelief. The volume wasn't there. He just got controlled. Islam 4 for 4 in the takedown, and then JDM had some low IQ plays, man. Like he ended up like trying to judo throw and try to take Islam down, and then like he got reversed. I mean, the only positive was that he didn't get subbed, but that's a moral victory. Like he lost his belt to a smaller fighter. But yeah, man, I mean, don't get it twisted though, man. The 170 division is stacked. There's a lot of like interesting fights for JDM in the like next coming years. So like he's definitely not done. He just snapped his 18-5 win streak, but I think it's gonna be the same thing again, bro. Like I don't think that this was a fluke loss. I think like it is on probably puts belt to ass to him and pretty much everybody in the 170 division, man. I think it's gonna take like a Gary or like Morales with a super size difference, maybe. Like I don't really know, but Islam says he wants Kamaru Usman. He's taking the John Jones route, dude. I guarantee you, like he retires after he puts belt to ass on Usman too.
I mean, I'm a Taporia fan. I want to see that fight. I want to see Islam cut back down to 155 and run it with Taporia. If he is going to retire, I hope we get to see that fight. I think those are the 2 pound for pound best fighters. I mean, most complete fighters we've seen. They can strike, they can grapple, they both get submissions. It'd be a shame if we never get that fight, but I think I'll see it. I think Islam has a easier time at 170 than he does at 155. It's because a lot of strikers at the top, Ian Gary, striker. Carlos Prates, striker. JDM, striker. Fucking Buckley, mostly a striker, I mean, Shavkat, but I mean, we've seen Shavkat isn't the most dominant wrestler, We've seen holes in his game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that'd be too much of a difficult matchup for Makhachev. Gun to my head right now, I think Morales, just from what we saw, but then again, I mean, comparing freaking Sean Brady to Islam Makhachev is a disservice, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but 2026 looks good. The Paramount cards are going to be stacked. Hopefully, we get the fights that we want. But man, shout out JDM, dude. Just come back. Like put your hands on some of these top fighters. There's a lot of top fighters that are stand up heavy. Like Henry talked about, like Gary, Morales, Buckley, Usman. So like there's a lot of good matchups. I think Islam's just a bad matchup for everybody. But 2 division champ. He tied Anderson Silva's win streak. I think if he defends the 170 belt at least one time, I think it's time to rearrange the top of the greatest fighters ever.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you look at the Islam's wins, the quality of wins, not just name value. Volk was on a 25 win streak, JDM 18 or something like that. Charles was on a win streak. It's like he's beating these guys during their best runs, so it's like it's pretty crazy. But props to him. Still a hater, but gotta respect him. Minus 300 was value, so like we missed it, unfortunately. But I want to talk about this fight here. We got Wellmaker. Well, it says Haddon, but it's gonna be Ewing. Obviously, this Ewing guy was fucking crazy, bro. He was fighting like Volkanovski in there. Just kept circling, nasty, dirty boxing in the clinch. He just drowned Wellmaker with the volume. I don't think Wellmaker looked bad, but he just couldn't get going,
Yeah, I mean, Wellmaker took his first L. 2025 is unforgiving. Another undefeated fighter, loses. But I think Wellmaker's still a good prospect, man. I think he underestimated his opponent on short notice, and no one's gonna sit here and say that they had like Ewing. There's just no way. Like you just can't predict that he's gonna have a chin and have a gas tank like Volk, be able to mix it up. I think Wellmaker, dude. I just kept saying like Wellmaker needs to establish like the basics. He's a right hook warrior. If he has like a teep or like even something as small as a jab, I think he would have won that fight. But Wellmaker did crack him in round 1, but round 2 and 3 was a clear victory for his opponent. But I think his opponent is too small for the division. I think he's gonna go down in weight because he looked like he was like didn't have the size advantage, but the cardio and the volume was definitely there. 2 prospects went at it. Obviously, one was going to come out on top, and I'm just going to say Wellmaker destroyed a bunch of parlays. There's no way he was a parlay buster. People were chanting, people were chanting his name in MSG, and then it was super quiet when he lost. I just know he ruined everyone's night.
I mean, that's what it is, man. Props to us. Even on day of, we didn't have Wellmaker money lines. I just didn't know anything about you, and you just can't bet it blindly, So
yeah,
it's not John Jones. It's not Ngannou. You can't just be like, all right, they're gonna kill him, But it's just unfortunate for a Wellmaker, but nobody's ever undefeated, man. I mean, even John Jones went to adversity. Arguably lost to Dominic Reyes, but I mean, these are high-level fighters, bro. You being flawless, almost impossible. Even Islam got knocked out. It's just hard to say. It's hard to say where you're going to end up, how far you can go until you exactly put in the work to go through,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is the fight that me and Henry were split on. Blanchfield versus Cortez. I had Cortez. Henry had Blanchfield. I'm not going to lie. I told you guys, I was extremely biased. I think Cortez is a good fighter, but it's pretty obvious that she's not gonna be champ. She's just stuck in her old ways, making dumb decisions, low IQ plays. I feel like if she would have kept the fight standing, she probably would have maybe lost in round 3, But I felt like round 1 she did good. She outstruck Blanchfield. She was mixing it up with the jab and like in the hooks. But Cortez shot herself in the foot. She's the one that started the grappling exchange that like ended up getting her submitted. It was the same thing as the first fight. Cortez was a better wrestler, but Blanchfield was a better submission artist. Her ground game is nasty, dude. Blanchfield styled on Cortez, put her in a no hooks, arm trapped, rear naked choke, disrespected Cortez. Blanchfield is probably one of the best fighters. Like at 26 years old, it's probably one of the best fighters that I've seen grow in the sport. I think you give her, like, it's pretty obvious. Like, I think you give her feet picks, you know, give her like I forgot her name, the Mexican girl. Yeah, give her Grosso, because I think Silva might get the fight, or have her run it back with Ferriot. Man, her path to at least fight for the title again is clear. Her striking is still a little sus, but her ground game is better than everybody's, bro. It's like it just is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Grasso fight would actually be a good fight, because I mean, Grasso's takedown defense is not pathetic. You know, it's like just Valentina is just a crazy high level wrestler when you know it's in the clinch. Whereas Blanchfield, her takedowns are a little, you know, they need some work. So if Grasso could keep it standing, she could make it interesting. But yeah, this is Cortez's fight to lose. It's just bad game plan. You know, like her striking looks so good in this fight. I don't understand like what her coaches and her management team thought going for the takedowns here, initiating the grappling. The game plan should have been striking with this girl from start to finish. She probably could have won. You know, round two was looking she was looking all right until the fight hit the mat. Once the fight hit the mat, they showed that those levels of the game. But that's the fight game for you. You know, you can't fight for these people. Your logic behind picking Cortez is there. It's just you can't fight for her. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like Cortez, 2 losses, 3 losses now. Last 2 losses was to Rose and to Blanchfield. Like, her stock still doesn't go up, like go as down, but it's pretty obvious that people know the game plan now. You know, like she's her worst enemy, dude. Like, her fight IQ is just not there, man. She's worried about lashes instead of throwing those hands. You know, it's just sad to see. But you know, like Cortez isn't a bad fighter. She's probably still one of the best female fighters, but that goes to show you that there's not a lot of depth, you know.
Yeah.
She's like she's top 10 material, but you know, like once you start getting to top 5, that's where it starts to get a little dicey.
100%, 100%. I was about to say we did announce a giveaway winner on Instagram and here on our YouTube. You guys go to the posts. But if you guys missed it, the winner was Slapped Up Sports Cards 31. We already messaged them, so we're gonna have that card sent out to him. But if you guys missed it this time, you know, don't start crying. Don't, you know, there'll be more giveaways. The more love you guys show, the more we'll give back. You know, it's like if you guys aren't showing love, you're not getting shit. Nah. so you know, we did see a big increase in subscribers this past weekend, so it was good. You know, we went through a little bit of a lull with our growth, but it's good to see that this is helping us get a little bit of momentum. Yeah, stay tuned next week. We got early cards, so we gotta hit these parlays. We gotta hit these bets. A lot of freaking Dagestani dudes, a lot of Russians. So we gotta put in the effort and figure out who the hell these guys have fought. A lot of padded records coming up, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Like next week card is pretty decent, top heavy, and then like the bottom is a lot of prospects, like a lot of potential upsets, because there's not a lot of well-known fighters. But like top to bottom, still a good card. This week we cashed. Next week we're gonna try to keep the momentum. We're gonna do better on the Bark Alley. Me and Henry like already talking off camera about our potential Bark Alley. So make sure to turn on those bells and notification. Thanks again to all those that were like interacting with me on Twitter. Like I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys like my live bet of those Hail Mary bets. Like I'm gonna start throwing those out. Fortunately, like we didn't hit, but like all we need to do is hit one time in the whole channel, and we're millionaires.
100%. 100%. Appreciate the love. You know, we'll see you guys in a couple days for the bets and breakdowns. Yeah, stay tuned. It'll probably drop Tuesday or Wednesday. Just turn those bells and notifications on. You know, check our socials, check Twitter, check Instagram. You know, we'll let you know when it's live.
All right, we're Nickal locks out.